Alright everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is October the 2nd, and on this day, in 1836, Charles Darwin returns to England after a 5-year voyage on the HMS Beagle, where he returns with specimens that starts his theory of evolution through natural selection. So Charles Darwin, like I said, is the man that comes up with the theory of evolution. And it is just a theory. Obviously, you have to make sure you point that out, because sometimes you take everything in theory of evolution for fact, but things can change. They have changed. Evolution from Darwinian evolution, you could say, has changed somewhat since the time that Darwin came up with the theory. Even in Darwin's life, he changed the theory some. I guess I can run down what evolution is for those that aren't aware, but okay. But evolution is through natural selection, is the idea that traits that are better for survival will then be passed on through reproduction and allow a creature to get where it is today. Now, that has sort of changed because there is more to it than just that. Things that are attractive as well get passed on. So, for instance, that's why many birds have very big displays on the males for beautiful feathers or things like that, because when they have those, they're more likely to attract a female. And that's why females tend to be more of a just simple looking bird, and they don't have the more, like for instance, peacocks. A male peacock is very flamboyant, very bright colors, very, very well known, obviously, with how it looks. But a female is a brownish, just bird. You wouldn't even know it was a peacock sometimes if you didn't know that's what it was. So it's that's also a very big factor in what gets passed on. But obviously, survival of the fittest does have some degree of play to it. And obviously there will always be challenges to the theory of evolution. There are people, obviously, that are very religious and they don't believe in the theory of evolution, which is fine. Everyone's allowed to have their opinion. And even the theory of evolution may not be right. There might be a different theory. There might be a different reason as to why things get the way they get. We don't know. We just try to do our best to explain the things that we can know. So that's way to describe that. But definitely an important voyage. And now you know.